Okay, here we go. This is Hyperrandom Custom Sims Tournament, and it's called that simply because these Sims are the. Oh, look at these hideous walls! See, there's a reason why I never build walls. Sometimes they turn out like this, or most of the time they turn out like this. This is like a very oddly shaped arena here, and well, just diving right into it. OLadushek playing as the Arbalest Civ here. And this might crash if I open it, but since it's not eagles, it's probably fine. So let's have a look at the bonuses here for these custom, very much OP Sims. Archer and Cavalry Civilization. Lumberjacks works 15% faster. Economic upgrades are very available 1 age earlier. Wheelbarrow handguard free, not instant, but free. Foot Archers extra range, weakness bonus. Skirmishers fire faster. Foot Archers and Skirmishers. And cheaper as well. Unique unit, of course, the True Canoe. And they have the Tatar's Tread Tech as well. Ridiculous. And all of the Sims have very open tech tree, so everyone has access to everything. It's truly OP. So these games will be crazy for sure. Now moving over to ALIKOG's side. We're looking at Castle Civilization. And there's a decent chunk of stone here to build castles from, so that's a good start. Let's have a look at the tech tree for Castle. Castle costs 25% less. Castles deal large damage against buildings. They're defined as an archer and cavalry civilization. Completed castles refund 350 stone upon destruction. Oh, what if it's not completed though? Anyway, castles and town centers build 100% faster. Hello, Sicilians. Stone miners work 20% faster, and stone miners generate gold in addition to stone. Poles bonus. Jarida is the... Oh, we didn't look at the unique units. We have to look at that. Jarida, light cav unit, excellent at taking out villagers. High attack, as you can see. And stronghold, crenellations, of course. And looks like you have creposts as well. Yeah, unless that's just... Yeah, creposts and dungeons. You have a little bit of everything. Okay, back to the game then. So they've realized they're on the arena here. That could be an advantage for the castle sim, to be honest, because your eco is so safe from archers' aggression. But there's still the matter of the extra range of the OLadushek archers here as well, so you shouldn't take anything for granted. Let's have a look at the resources. Massive gold pile in the back here, shouldn't struggle at all affording these archers. The water buffaloes with a little bit extra food, that's Hyperrandom. With Hyperrandom, the unit or resource spawns are randomized as well. So the resource tiles will be having different... Yeah, that's a shitty fruit bush, only 68 food on each. But if you mill that, you can still mill the hunt, and the ibex have 169 food on them, so definitely worthwhile. This actually looks like a broken fortress to me. No castle, fairly low woodlines, and yeah, a little bit of resources every here and there. Gold and stone won't run out easily, but the wood looks really scarce, all things considered here. Oh, we could have a scout run in here. Yeah, OLadushek goes for the chase. He wants to take out ALIKOG's scout, but he might well just be lured inside of the base here, where we could find some unknown villagers to hit maybe. No, not this time. Mill on the berries here. Maybe ALIKOG didn't check the food source, or he's gonna need 2 buildings to go up anyway, but yeah, the deer spawn is definitely better for OLadushek with closer to the mill. One outside the wall, sure, but the others are fine. Oh, heavy food investment. Water buffaloes, 145 food, not bad at all. It's always a bit off-putting to try to get to the next stage on Hyperrandom because your resources are so random. You can't rely on your 2 boars and consistent food to go up. But yeah, they've realized they're behind stone walls, they could play this arena style. They're probably both going to FC, especially ALIKOG with the cheaper castles. But how does that fare against the extra range of the Britons or Archer? Arbalest, I mean, Arbalest tip. I think for the sake of progress, we'll speed this up a little bit. Does anyone know how I can toggle that bar to the side, by the way? Ah, here it is. Never mind, I found it. F4. Double ranges for OLadushek here, and is that going to be feudal age aggression then? Looks like it. 22 builders to 24, so it could look like ALIKOG has a has had less idle time going up here. I'm not sure, but also coming in for OLadushek, he has the eco upgrades one age earlier, so that's certainly going to benefit the production here. And enter the archers. And what's this guy going to do? Is he going to drop a forward tower or something to more easily break through? I don't think the archers have a bonus attack against buildings, do they? So at least at least they have that going for them. But they have Commander on, which means that the Archer's line units will not cost gold once OLadushek can get to it. So he's going to have trash archers. So too bad for OLadushek, there aren't really that many that much wood on this map. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but it's worth noting. ALIKOG has been mining stone here, of course, because he's playing as the castle tip. He wants to get that castle up. He is even on the way to the castle age. But 2 defensive towers here that definitely should be taking its toll on the stone economy of ALIKOG. Yeah, so OLadushek is just poking around there. I don't know why he's keeping a villager with them at all times. Maybe just coincidence, misclick. Trying to work his way in here. ALIKOG, however, will be in the castle age, but 14 on stone. I mean, the castles are cheaper, so he is going to get 1 castle up. But as the ages progress, OLadushek is just going to get even better and better archers, and he might even break through here. And then what does ALIKOG do? Letching is in, as far as I can see. Consistent double range production here, and trying to obstruct the FC approach. He's gonna get through! And ALIKOG will try for a castle now. The clock is ticking for OLadushek here. He needs to stop this castle from going up, or at least significantly delay it. He has enough archers to snipe so many villagers here. But these have the Sicilian's bonus. This castle constructs ridiculously quickly. Can OLadushek stop this castle from going up? I don't think he can. Because of the build speed. Yeah, he's getting some good snipes here. ALIKOG losing lots of villagers. He's down to 18 villagers. Even if he gets this castle up, what is ALIKOG going to do? And why is this villager here? Yes, distracting some TC fire apparently. Yeah, castle stays up, archers stay here to make sure this castle doesn't complete. Although ALIKOG could send 6 more villagers and this castle probably completes at 76%. Maybe not actually. I wonder if this castle, since it's incomplete, will it return 50% of the stone anyway? Or will it just wither away? Nice. Oh, it doesn't have Loom! That's why OLadushek could snipe the builder so easily. ALIKOG went greedy, no Loom fast castle age here, as is common on these closed maps. And hence the archers had a time of their life killing these builders. Even the starting scout of OLadushek is getting kills here because of that lack of Loom. And now basically the only income that ALIKOG has is stone, but it's, yeah. This is not the prettiest economy we've ever seen. It's dropping another castle right next to the TC, but the archers are here again to make sure that doesn't happen. That's why the stone count is low. It's because another castle was begun here. And I think ALIKOG is happy with... No, sorry, OLadushek is happy with the damage done currently. He's getting so many villagers. 34 villagers to 20 here, and now on the way to the castle for OLadushek as well. Loom still not in for the red player, but the castles do complete here. Now the archers will be fleeing the scene. But considering the openness of the tech tree, of course this civilization has access to bombard cannons in the Imperial Age as well. Everybody has, so that's also an option to complement the archers for a potential very good death ball against the castle civilization. More stone for ALIKOG here. Scouting is pretty decent, knows about some of the neutral resources to the sides here. OLadushek just keeps the scout inside enemy base, could actually track the progress a little bit here to see what's going on. But yeah, now it's just going to be plain annoying and pound away at the stone wall until he gets killed over here. So Castle Age is in, we will be seeing crossbow and bodkin, and we also have 3 ranges for OLadushek consistently producing. Extra range is kicking in here as well, they are also firing faster, so with the faster firing rate you'll break through the buildings at least a little bit more quickly than you'd think. Oh no! Oh, fantastic timing for OLadushek that the ALIKOG scout was moving in there. That means that these soon-to-become crossbows have free entry through the walls, and now OLadushek could just stay here and keep this gate open like forever. He could probably even consider... I mean, does he outrange the... No, he doesn't outrange the towers, but he could still with... Where's crossbow, by the way? What's happening? He could sit underneath the towers. Or just use that range. He has 5+3 range now. He could use that from this side to some extent avoid tower fire and still snipe villagers. And yeah. Hodor! Hodor! Not a great day at work for ALIKOG here. Is 26 villagers to 35, but OLadushek is just keep spamming those units. Actually, neither of them are producing at all right now, but the KD is 12 to 9, and that's mainly villagers killed from OLadushek. Castles... I mean, the unique units is better at sniping villagers than ranged units. I think it's rather fragile, so I don't think that's going to help ALIKOG here. Let's have a look at ALIKOG's resources as well. Mainly just collecting stone and gold now. Another castle is up, actually. It does keep the crossbows from expanding into the eco, but yeah. Builders idling inside here and stone depleting. Another castle now going down on the production of OLadushek here. I'm not sure if OLadushek sees it, but I also don't think it matters too much. You could just task the crossbows to drop off in this direction and you're fine. Food, please. Well, that's 4 castles total for ALIKOG, but guess what? OLadushek is going Imperial Age, and he probably has a university because he wants ballistic or has ballistics for his units. And with the university, he can get chemistry. If he gets chemistry, he can get bomber cannons. And then goodbye defensive castles. Market goes down for ALIKOG, so ALIKOG now can't rely on the market here. Lots of gold in the bank, but that can't be transitioned as another castle goes up on the side here, and that's That's ALIKOG's plan. He wants to use castles to break through, use villagers to construct more castles, playing Sicilian's style with the castles in here. Imperial Age is also going to give OLadushek yet another range for the crossbows. He'll get Arbalest, he'll have access to Bracer. We'll be looking at 5+6 Arbalests that also happen to fire faster, so you could technically take down buildings with them. Oh. ALIKOG isn't going to struggle for population space anytime soon, at least. The castle's providing lots of pop space, 125 pop. Imperial Age right around the corner for OLadushek, and the eco looking decent enough here. Won't be able to afford siege right away, but probably going to get chemistry, right? Chemistry, siege workshop, bombard cannons, and then go for it. Oh, here's the unique unit, Jarida. Maybe he has a bonus attack against villagers or something. No upgrades whatsoever. That's not really affordable for ALIKOG at this point. And OLadushek just chilling out, getting Bracer for the crossbows, and will eventually get Arbalest as well, presumably. Yeah, it's a very fragile unit against ranged fire. That's 5+5 range for the crossbows now with Arbalest. I think they... Oh, maybe we don't have that unique tech, actually, the Omen. Okay, so only 5+5 at least, not 5+6 like the Britons. But it's still beastly range. It's outrange in the castles! Oh, who needs bombard cannons when you have beast archers that outrange castles? This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, ALIKOG, you need to get fletching, man. Fletching. Bodkin. Except it's not affordable and you don't have a market, so... Oy, 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 oy. Arbalest taking out castles. Such a flex by OLadushek here. Well, you know, even with fetching, it's not going to be enough. ALIKOG needs Bodkin Arrow here. He's going to lose castles to freaking Arbalests. Oh boy. Slow, but efficient. Oh, repairs. That's our hero right here. Still no loom. Still no loom for ALIKOG. He's living dangerously here. And he's also outmatched in population by a factor of 50 here. It's 37 military to exactly 0. And... Fletching is in. Now we just need Bodkin, and at least the castles will match the range of the Arbalests. However, ALIKOG will be running out of stone as well, and then you can't really repair the castles anymore. And Bodkin is in, so no more killing castles with the Arbalest. We'll finally need those bombard cannons for OLadushek, I think. Did he make any siege workshop? He didn't for now. But he's of course in full control of the map with the army dominance. He's even still guarding this gate that has... Oh, that's well our hero Arbalest right here. I'll call her OP. Still no murder holes. So we could sit underneath the castle. You're right. We'd have to sacrifice some orbs to get there, and some of the castles are in range with each other. I guess that's an option, yeah. So, don't see any siege attempts by OLadushek here. Let's have a look at his resources. Yeah, he wants traps, I think. 11 on gold, 11 on food, 11 on stone. Who needs villagers when we can have shit tons of OP army and just slaughter villagers? Yeah, here comes the castle, and we're finally going to see some traps pop out. I guess in theory, ALIKOG could make that unique unit and try and snipe the traps. He's actually somehow stabilized the economy here, but now more villagers will be going down again. Dodging the castle fire here, and yeah, faster firing, ballistics. Eating the TC over here. What's with the barracks? What is a barracks going to accomplish here for ALIKOG? Well, the TC is down, and no TC, no problem for ALIKOG here, unless he's rebuilding it somewhere. Oh, even the wildlife is against ALIKOG here. Such unfortunate. He's looking for a place to relocate here, and it's got some fighting spirit, this one. There's definitely an elo gap between these players, so kudos for hanging in and just playing on for a bit here. Now dropping the market, finally able to afford that. And I was saying the barracks, but this, of course, the ranges here to go for... Has to be skirmishers, I think. Oh, it's such a flex again. One villager building a castle for. There's nothing here to stop this guy from completing this castle. There are a couple more villagers joining in, though. No, says OLadushek. And... I'm not sure what he's referring to. Probably something happening over here. Don't have second unique tech. What's the second unique tech? Ah, crenellations. Yeah. But is it bugged actually? That's a problem if he can't get that extra range, but I don't think it matters anyway in this matchup with OLadushek's masses and armies. It really doesn't matter at this point. It was would be a good way to claim the map, of course, and deny the Arbalest, but with Trebs entering the field and the fact that ALIKOG... But ALIKOG, that's an Imperial Age tech. That's why we don't have it. It's in the Imperial Age. The crenellations should be, right? Stronghold in Castle Age, crenellation in Imperial Age. That's why. So you need Imperial Age for crenellations. Anyway, I spell a GG here. First game to OLadushek. Quick look at the stats and we'll pull up the next one. Yeah, economy, nothing too crazy here, 53 villagers high, but undisrupted economy for OLadushek, still on the better side, keeping it working. Uptimes comparable to the feudal age, but then the feudal age archers somehow worked out for OLadushek. And yeah, even managed to snag some relics. Let's find the next one. Wolf Warriors versus Head Start, okay. Here's to hoping the Tech 3 won't crash on me doing this. Alright. We have a slinger as a scout. No, don't shoot the cows! What are you? That's a bad hunter. I lost 123 food right there. 160, the hunt, ibexes are fine. Yeah, it's not, the food situation is decent here. Look at this layout though, look at the woodlands here, choke point. This is basically Michi with much thinner woodlines. But there's one opening, so once they realize that this is open, you'll just wall it off like your good old Black Forest choke point, and you have your own little yeah, what should we say, Black Forest or something. Nice, using the slinger to lure the boar there. And it doesn't even take any damage because of the speed, movement speed. Okay, let's have a look at the civilizations here. OLadushek with the Wolf Warriors, Archer and Cavalry civilization. Eco upgrades available earlier. Wheelbarrow handcart free, not instant, but free. Farm upgrades free. Ranks bonus. Lumber camp upgrades free. Lumberjacks work faster, farmers work faster. Unit Wolf Warriors, so that's what we're gonna have to look at here. Team bonus. Build the camps faster, that's a useless team bonus. But let's see, Wolf Warrior. Offensive cavalry unit, strong versus melee, weak versus camels and cavalry archers. Interesting, I hope we get to see it. Decent HP as well, strong cavalry unit this one. Alright, so let's go to ALIKOG's side. ALIKOG is here with the Head Start. And it's called Head Start because you can essentially just go straight to the fuel age. You start with extra food, extra wood, extra food and gold, extra everything. Unique unit Rajput Stronghold and Shinchinkon. That's the Koreans one, I think. Blacksmith work faster, interesting. But let's have a look at the unique unit for Head Start as well. Rajput, flexible cavalry unit, strong versus archers and cavalry archers, very weak versus cavalry and infantry. 70 gold, 70 food. That's not too cheap. So, have they realized that the middle is so easily walled? Nah, not really a lot of scouting here just yet, but just one opening here. So if they wall that one off, that's going to stop any expansion here. Trying to find something specific. 5 on wood for ALIKOG here. Wood lines, yeah, standard 100 wood. The stragglers quite often have some extra wood on them. And the scouting seems on point here. It's going to mill the hunt over here. Oh, that's some juicy ibexes here. 229 food. It's a nice food situation. The wild boar, 300 something food on it. And now they'll come to realize maybe that the middle section here is very easy choke point to wall. Oh, scout fight, scout fight, scout fight, 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 fight! Ah. So who has the better slinger micro? It's actually should be a decent villager raiding unit as well. So if either of them loses the slinger, that's kind of bad news for your economy, because you could hit and run against villagers. First hit for ALIKOG, nice. Dancing around a bit here. Does he have a little bit hill? Is that a hill? Nah, that's not. I'm imagining things. But anyway, OLadushek got some hits in there as well. So now OLadushek is in the with the advantage here, and ALIKOG will not want to lose the scout on a map like Hyperrandom, where the scouting is of such importance. So OLadushek found the choke point now, is beginning the wall off in the middle here. Might want to wall even a little bit further forward to secure the ibex as well, but... Oh, it's really a wall actually, it's a mill. I thought it was a house foundation as a wall. Yeah, I want to see the wolf warriors. ALIKOG going for the head start here is going to the feudal age at 20 pop, so nothing too crazy here. Head start could definitely go up sooner, but of course the resource situation seems nice. Looks like men-at-arms are in the planning here for ALIKOG, or just the straight archers, I'm not sure. Slinger versus Slinger here, trying to dodge arrows, but or stone, bullets, whatever. But OLadushek gets the win. So if the plan is indeed men-at-arms here, looks like it isn't, but if it was, then the Slinger would actually be a very helpful unit to do that. I see a huge difference in the resources here, but that's also because ALIKOG gets all these extra starting resources. So 22 pop versus 20 pop or 90 pop for ALIKOG here. Look at this labor boy, he's killing the ibex. And now we're moving for... Oh, what's the plan here? Tower? Well, it does have the extra stone as well. And there's 4 on stone. This is the towers. Men-at-arms and towers, apparently. Well, that could be nasty for OLadushek here. Where's OLadushek's Slinger? It's just collecting some scouting intel over here, while the others are... forward here. Another tower. Okay, so men-at-arms towers it is for ALIKOG. It's on the offensive here. It's not just for 2 towers! Tower wall in the middle. Oh yeah, he deletes it. Never mind. Blacksmith Market for OLadushek, so he is playing it fast castle style here. He's a little bit off though. I guess he could sell wood and sell stone and buy food and go up regardless. But that could be tough against this aggression. He was relying on the hunt in the middle as the food source to go up, so good aggression by ALIKOG here, placing the towers in within range of each other as well. It doesn't wall in the towers though, so OLadushek could still rush down the towers with villagers. More men-at-arms moving in. Or maybe it's the same ones. They don't seem to have lost any HP whatsoever. As ALIKOG is targeting the woodland next. And it's keeping up the aggression nicely here. This tower might range any potential farms as well. OLadushek is on the way to the castle age. He will be able to produce siege weapons presumably because he still has decent wood income, and he might have a defensive castle in the planning as well. He wants to get those wolf warriors out. Yeah, huge stone investment here for OLadushek. 10 on stone. He's getting stone mining as well to speed up the process, but ALIKOG's towers won't reach the stone yet, so I think OLadushek should be able to collect enough stones to get a castle up here. And if he gets a castle up, for example, here, he keeps a lot of his economy kind of safe, actually. Well, ALIKOG, obviously committed to the feudal age here, will be doing so for a while, and has to keep the pressure up here. He could still pull OLadushek off gold and stone to some extent, but there's more golds and stones in the back here, so easier said than done. What's OLadushek going to do? He's going to drop the monastery, actually. So I was kind of expecting the siege workshop here, but monastery and redemption, maybe? If he gets redemption, he can convert towers, which is funny. I'd love to see that. And yeah, stone collection is increasing as well, so we'll see that castle will see the wolf warriors, presumably, even though they were on the expensive side. 70-70, 85-50. And here comes the castle. Protecting the stone, since OLadushek wants to get more of his unique units out. The food situation, eco situation in general isn't really too pretty here. It's 24 villagers to 26, but ALIKOG is still in the feudal age. So that's one to keep in mind. He keeps adding towers, 4 men-at-arms here, but the repairs are keeping them from entering for now. The monk is out, however, and now 1 men-at-arm has turned from red to blue here. Yeah, just extending the eco further to the back here for OLadushek. He has nice scouting in the back here and also about the golds and stones, and I don't think ALIKOG has that area scouted at all, because he did lose his slinger a while ago as well. Now the conversion might come in on the men-at-arms here, or a villager. And as mentioned, if you're getting redemption as OLadushek, you could even convert towers. Might not be an option when they're close like this though, but it could happen. So ALIKOG getting some scouting down here is trying to find out where OLadushek has relocated his economy. Dodges the castle fire here as well. And yeah, might or might not get the villager here. Loom is in, so OLadushek he could technically fight the men-at-arms here. Another monastery as well. Just patiently waiting to drop off the relic here, this old man. So I guess ALIKOG, if he drops a market, he should be able to transition to the castle age as well. And what is special for the... Yeah, the decent one for the castle. So the head start is missing the archery range because of the ease of getting to the next stage and everything. So they're really not that strong of a civilization, but you could still probably utilize some of these power spikes if you know how to play it. The wolf warriors are out, and OLadushek is going for the raids here. Let's see. Maybe we'll get to see them match up against a man-at-arm here. Okay, I guess we'll be seeing more towers here. But there's a wolf warrior out here as well. The food economy is a little bit back on track for OLadushek here. It's dropping another TC as well, extending the economy. And now let's see how these units fare when it comes to raids. They're supposed to be good against villagers, I think it said. Though quite weak to range fire. Idling the resources of ALIKOG quite a bit here though. And I don't think ALIKOG is going to get another tower up here, because now the wolf warriors are out to have a say in it here. It looks like a Keshik style unit, almost. Yeah, converting the man-at-arm as well, nice! KD on point for OLadushek here, and he's also raiding with a few units to the other side. GG well played is called. ALIKOG's Men at Arms Towers plan didn't quite work out, but keep in mind there is quite the elo gap between these two players as well. That's it. Builder high 30 and 31. These guys aren't really booming it out these two games, but that's fine. GG.